Welcome to Do Wilderness, a YouTube channel devoted to maximizing your fun, safety, and enjoyment of the wilderness of our world. This is a video where we will review the Kenetrek Hardscrabble LT Hiker. But don't be fooled, this is a heavy hiking boot. They only call it a light hiker because they're comparing it with their other high top boot, which is a hunting boot. So what I've noticed with these boots is that my feet simply do not get as tired anymore. I used to hike fairly consistently every month in the Eagle Cap wilderness, and I hiked to the cabins at Aneroid Lake on a trail that was 7 miles long and about 3,000 feet of gain. And where I really noticed these boots was coming downhill. These boots literally shield your feet from everything the trail can dish up. And living next to the wilderness, I did a lot of backcountry off-trail hiking, and I tell you, these boots really shine there. They support your feet and in ways I never really imagined. So with that, let's head on back to the gear shop and take a closer look at the Kenetrek hiking boot. Now, Kenetrek uses a full leather. There are no seams except on the rear of the boot and the top, and in the rear of the boot and around here is all stitched 3 times for extra durability. Now, there are no seams in the lace valleys here. It's one piece of leather. Now, these lace lugs work very well. You can tighten them up very well. They move freely. They never corrode. What I like about this boot is that you can lace up the lower portion of the boot and use these lace locks. And right now, these laces are locked in. So you can have the lower part of your foot a certain tightness, and you can have your upper portion a different tightness. So these lace locks totally keep it separate. Now, the tread is a very deep tread on the sole, very deep. It gives you tons of traction. I like this lugs on the toe, which really help out when you're going up a steep hill on a ridge line or something. I like the fact that these boots have a very heavy shank in them, but they aren't so heavy that it's a rigid mountain climbing boot. It's a perfect combination of rigidness and comfort. Now the foot box goes all the way to the rubber shielding around the boot, and it is durable. It protects your foot, helps cradle it. And this rubber shielding, in the 3 pairs of these I've had, it's never come undone. I know some of this rubber shielding, when I first saw Kenetrek, I was a little bit hesitant to pay that kind of money, knowing what I knew about other boots and the rubber shielding that just peels off. Kenetrek's does not peel off. Now, it has a what's called a Wintex proprietary waterproof membrane. The insole is very rigid, and along with the insole, if you feel right down in there, there's padding. And this padding, coupled with the insole, makes this an extremely comfortable boot. If you're going to ever put treatment on these, they highly recommend it. Only use Kenetrek waterproofing because it will not hurt the rubber shielding. It's a good idea. The first thing you do when you take these out of the box is to just get yourself a hair dryer and put the first coat on. It will darken the leather a bit.